morning. Hello, hello, hello. Sorry, I'm a little late. The updates. Um, Alrighty. Well, Sandy's probably been and gone, but I love you anyway. Miss you, baby. Let's see. Miss Nicole's in the house. Arlene is in the house. Miss Michelle. Hello, 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 hello. No, he's passed out. He's snoring. No, it was Google updates, or not Google, but yeah, Google. The browser, it had an update. All right. Well, hello, hello, hello. Good morning and welcome to Bima's Crafty Corner. This is the Crafty Corner. I am Bima, better known as Els, and we are working on an album journal, which looks like this. The reason we're calling this an album journal is because it's made in a memory album. You can't get these anymore because Heartfelt Creations is out of business. So if you find one, you're lucky. But so we have this, and you can see it's got 5 fins in here. And we are using that as the base for our book. And we're also using some of these that came from Heartfelt Creations. These are called pockets and flip fold inserts. And they're just like these big, pieces of paper. Some of them are like 21, 22 inches long. And you can fold them or cut them or do whatever you want with them and be able to use these in that book. So we have set up those in the color of the book that we're currently making. Now that we're all caught up, we all know what the hell we're doing. Excuse me. Now that we're all caught up and we're ready to proceed, let's take a look at the one we're actually working on. Fat bags and all. Oh, does he get up in your face and try to steal your glasses? Or she? So this is the one we're actually working on. And this is just our thing. But, here's one of the fins. And we actually added a flip to it. And then we have a signature going in. This is another flip fin. We have a big pocket here with a giant journaling card. This is just writing space. We are going to have a section of the journal here, which we are currently working on. So I have it out. This is another one of the fins. And this one we put a top flip on. So it comes up and then this one opens and you have an extra flip in here. This and this are all parts of those flips and fold things. And then this is also part of that. We have a journaling card here. This is another part of that flips and folds. And we have that held together with a paper clip because when you open it up, it's got stuff in it. I'll show you. I haven't opened it in a couple of days. But it's got a little pocket and a little journaling card and some writing space. And we just have a paper clip holding that shut. This is the third section, which I worked on off camera. This is another pocket from the flip and folds. This is the last fin, and then we have a nice big belly band on the back. So this is what we're currently working on. We are currently working on signature B. There is one section in there between the fins that's empty, and that is because we're probably going to put a folio in there. Hey, Joe. Hummer juice and mommy lemonade fizzy drink. I've learned I like fizzing water. All right. So the first day we worked on this, we did this page and this page and this page and this page and this page. So, there's a couple of things we have to, we still have to do tops and stuff, but basically we have just a writing page. Then we have a writing page with a big tag. Again, we have a big tag over here, lots of writing space. Then we have a little pocket down here with a couple of journaling cards and more writing space. We have more writing space, and we have a little flip. More writing space. This is what we did yesterday. We did this page and this page, this one and this one. Now this pocket I made off camera. There's a video coming out for this. I don't think it comes out until July. I'll have to check. But kind of a cool pocket, and we're going to do it 2 ways in the video. Then we did this page over here. And we did this page. Now, the thing with this is where we left off, and we said we were going to have to come back because we need to make a paper clip. This is actually using some computer paper. We all have this stuff, right? Don't know what to do with it. I made this one, which is a little pull down. There is a journaling card space right here, which we have to finish. So this is where we left off yesterday and is where we're going to start today. So we need to make a paper clip for this to hold it shut. And then we need to finish this journaling card. Okay? We put a pin in it yesterday. Oh, yeah, you can fill this up any way you want. This will be, this will have so much space, it'll be disgusting. All right, so we're going to make a paper clip first. So let's get out one of our make-ahead bases. Always good to have. They are on this side. Ooh, we may need to make more. Yeah, I'm running low. Oh, yeah. We're going to need to make more. So we'll make more of those at a future date. Very easy and simple to do. But that is our made-ahead paperclip base. And let's see what we're going to do with it. So this is all of our goodies. We have a whole bunch of goodies. More goodies. Anything else that looks like it might work? There's a piece. We still have Holmes and Watson that we have not put in yet. All right. Got to figure out what I'm doing with these guys. They have got to go in the book. I might put them in the folio. You never know. But we got them. Okay. So we are looking for something to make a paper clip out of. Let's see. We don't need it to be too big, just big enough. All right, let's put some ink on these things and see what we've got. All right, so if we put this on there about halfway, put that on there, and we can put this on there, and we can pop that up. Yeah, let's do that. Okay. Glue. Let's see if we can get the glue to work today. All righty. So this is the top of my paper clip. I'm making sure that I've got the top up. I don't know where this came from. I think we cut this out of something just for giggles. We're going to put some height on this. Look at that. It always seems like I use all the big ones and then I don't have any. So let me grab a fresh sheet. There we go. Could have just used a piece of tape, but you know what the hell. Okay. It's kind of bland. It's kind of bland. It needs something. Need to zhuzh it a little bit. Let's zhuzh it. What do we got? What do we got? Do we have anything that we can use to zhuzh this? Let's zhuzh. No, I don't want to go with that. No. No, no. Let's just get out the container au zhuzh. There we go. All right, that's a little better. It's a little better. It's not great, but it's a little better. All right. Said not great, but better. It's kind of a, it's a man's journal, so I don't really want to do a lot of frou-frou stuff. But I'm going to be honest, I think this might work. It's been sitting on my desk for days going, use me, use me. So let's use it. All right, so tonight we're going to have craft with me, and we're going to be making clusters. I know, scary, isn't it? I know, I'm not a cluster kind of gal, but the dot fell off. Why did the dot fall off? The dot fell off because you're putting it on shiny paper. Where's my thing? Not great either. We'll let that dry. Put it up there. We'll let it dry for a minute. We're going to use it on here. So while we're waiting for that to dry, let's go ahead and do this journal card. Okay, we need... I'm so going to use up all this paper that I was planning on using tonight. All right, let's get this glued down. And then we'll cut it out. I think, I'm not sure, but I think we have a video on something very similar to that coming out soon. You never know. You know, I do the videos and then I forget what I did. And then I get rid of all of the prototypes and then I don't know what's coming up. And then I tell you guys, hey, we got this coming out. I have no idea what it is. I really should, keep better track of that stuff. But I think we have something very similar to it coming out. All right, this needs something. It's going to go in this way, though, so, we don't want to do too much. Let's just do some washi tape on the back. Yeah? Yeah. Let's see. We'll just do a little bit of washi on the back. You. So yesterday we were doing this and I did all that washi tape and I used this glue. Well, I went outside and I needed to get into my phone, and to get into my phone I used the biometrics and I had glue all over my finger and I went like this and it went, fingerprint not identified. I had to sit there and pull all the glue off my fingers so I could get my phone to identify me. All right, this needs something. A little some. Let's get out our little somethings here. Get out our little somethings. All right, little scissors. We're not going to try and cut that with the big ones. Naked books? Not naked books. So, as requested, I have done, I haven't done the video yet, but I did the breakdown for this book base, for this album base, and I'm going to be cutting it out and getting a video put together here soon. Since you can't get this stupid thing anymore. Well, I mean, you can if you can find it in like a thrift store or something. I saw 4 of them when I got these 2, and I should have got them all. But I didn't, and I went back the next day, and they were gone. All right, we're putting this down here. Tips of glue. A little bit of glue in my life. All right, now let's take a look at that paper clip and see if it's dry. It's about 90% dry. All right, let's get our book back over here. All right, so we have a journal card that fits in here. And then we have a paper clip, which I oriented wrong. Damn it. Yep, totally oriented that wrong. It's okay. At least it's not sticking out off the top, right? Okay. So now we have the paper clip, which is holding this. Turn the page, and we can get started with today's work. What are we going to do? I don't know. All right, let's do some stacked small pockets. Let me grab some of those. Helps if you go in the drawer that's marked tags and envelopes. Let's see. Okay. So I have some of these. Oh, well. I hate them, but what can I say? All right. So let's go ahead and hold these. We're going to go 2.5. Yes, 2.5. 2 3/4 with that. Shoot the wad. All right. I'm going to get this out of the way real quick. The charity shop bragged that if somebody's body language showed that their purchase was a prize, should see if there was another buy it, price it higher, sell it on eBay. Oh yeah, people do that all the time. All right. So we're going to cover these. Let's see. Let's use, here it is. I knew it was around here someplace. I got to use this thing eventually because it's been hanging around my desk forever, and it keeps getting popped, keeps getting flung around. Okay, I think we could use that part. Before you get all whacked out on me, remember, yes, I bought this off of Temu, but I also bought it off of Etsy. Don't lose your nut. We're going to use that part too. All right. So let's put this over here. Alrighty, so these are Hi, Miss Jamie. All right, so these are 2.5. So we're gonna go 2.25 by 2.5. 2.5 tall. Okay. 2.5. We're gonna get rid of that part. And then we're gonna get rid of a little more of that part. 2.25. Perfect. All right. Now, this one. Oh, see, I knew there was 2 pieces there. All right, so we want this piece here. So we're going to go ahead and chop this out. And we're going to go at 2.5 this way. And I want to I don't want so much of that writing on there. There we go. All right, get these put away. We'll ink this. All right, so we're gonna ink these, and then we'll put them down, and then we're gonna do some stacked pockets. And we're gonna see if we've got a couple of small tags that we can put in here. I'm sure we do, and if we don't, we'll make some. Okay. Glue. Gluey, gluey, glue. Gluey, 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 glue. Okay, right. There. This one. And this one. All right. Right. There. Okay. Now let's see if we have some tags that will fit. If not, we'll make some, but let's take a look. So we do have these. That one. That one, which I think is too small. Like it might be okay on the front, you know? Like in front of. There's this one, which is very short. With that one. These are just, they're too short. There's this one, too short. Okay, so we have these. I kind of like these two, so let's do these two. All right, piece of paper. I have some strips. Let me see if the strips are wide enough. Ooh, just barely. Yeah, that'll work. Okay. So we're going to go ahead and glue these on, and then we'll trim them out and do all that good stuff. I'm going to call the copyright police on me. Okay. Just remember, I don't give a crap. It's not that I don't give a crap. It's just that I know the law because I've already talked to my lawyer about it. Long time ago, when all of the brouhaha was hitting the fan, contacted a lawyer and asked about copyright law. He flat out told me, he says, there's a couple that you don't want to ever mess with. Disney. Don't screw with them. Keeping in mind that Disney doesn't have anything, they don't have any clear copyrights on anything prior to 1953. Yeah, a lot of people didn't know that. 1953 was when they got smart to copyright. Which actually means that most of Disneyland is not copyrighted. The park itself, like the rides and stuff. But realistically, other than that, if you change it more than 10%, the copyright goes out the window. Just saying. All right, so we're going to put some holes in these. And then we're going to put things in them. Let me grab the box. There we go. And we are using this like old gunmetal. There's one brass one in there. Good, let's use that one. Why not? One brass one. You know what? I want a paper on there. Let me grab that. I'm going to do it on both of these. Ooh, somebody's awake. No. No, he's just kicking and messing with stuff in his sleep. Because he's a cat. He can't help himself. I wish I could get him leash trained, because then I could take him with me, you know? But he refuses to wear a harness or a leash or anything. I put him in a non-escapable cat harness. Yeah, that took 35 seconds. Hi, Christine. I didn't see you come in. Hi, honey. How are you today? Working, hanging out. What you doing? Trying to watch on YouTube? Yay! Oh, at least nothing broke, honey. You know, we get to an age where if you bump into the dang refrigerator, you start worrying. You know what I mean? Harry, this was a while ago. Harry tried to kill me one time. He has this clawing toy, you know, and he broke it because he's fat. But Mike kept the circular piece. And Harry decided one morning that he was going to push that thing into the middle of the floor just as Mommy turned around. And I went ass over tea kettle. And I hit the chair and the counter, and I went down. I was down. And then, like, I didn't break anything, but like 2 days later, I had this bruise on the back of my arm, and my daughter saw it. She was like, Mom, why didn't you tell me? And I was like, it's not as bad as it looks. It's just the arm's really big. She was not amused. Yeah, we're gonna. It's kind of a running joke. We're gonna wrap Jamie in bubble wrap one of these days. Because yeah. Gonna order huge rolls of bubble wrap, and we're just gonna, you know, she's gonna be like the boy in the bubble. Well, caca. Hold on to it. You can do it, Els. I'm absolutely certain that you can hold on to a piece of paper. Not really. We were talking about that the other day. When I was visiting with Michelle, we were talking about, you know, that when you go to the doctor, they always ask those questions, and they always they try to ask you those questions when your partner isn't around. Do you feel safe at home? I was like, no, it's the other people in my house that don't feel safe at home. Go away. That crap. Do I feel safe at home?
No, the puppies claw you up, and the kitty just uses you for scratching.
That's about the worst of it. But they always ask, do you feel safe at home? Yeah. The people in my house.
Offensive wounds from my puppies.
The people in my house fear me, not the other way around. Like, and we talked about this, Michelle and her husband and me and my Mike, we all sat there and we were like, yeah, but you know what? They never ask those questions of the guys, and they don't. My Mike has never been asked that question. They've never looked at him and said, do you feel safe at home? It's like, do you not?
You know what? That last nurse, what LPN, whatever.
Yeah.
She did ask once. We had a good chuckle over it, and that was the last time it was mentioned.
You ask Mike that question, he's going to go, no, I fear for my life.
Expecting the dog and cats to get together and plan our demise, honestly.
I know, right? But then they think about it and they go, wait a minute. Oh, no, never mind. The cat can handle it. Yeah, the cat can get up there and handle that. We got it. She asked and Mike was with me. I busted out laughing and Mike laughed too. So we had to explain why we were laughing. Because we had that conversation. Christine says she's halfway through boxing up everything for a sale, and then boom. It's frustrating. You do the stupidest stuff at the stupidest time. I'm telling you. And we all do it. Like, how many times have you gotten in or out of the car? Your car. I got out the other day and my foot caught on the trim and I almost fell. If it wasn't for the fact that there's like this much room between my car and the troll, I'd have fallen. I fell into the troll, which probably has a big old dent in it now because I'm a big old fat lady. No, it does not have a dent. But, you know, and it's stupid stuff. Like, you don't even think of it. I almost fell on my ass trying to put my underwear on. And for the life of me, I got to say this. Think about this. Think about this, because this is going to mess with your head. Now, when we put our underwear on, we do all kinds of stuff. We put it down on the floor, we step into it, and then we pull it up. We lean against something, we sit down and put them on. Think about how you put your underwear on when you were in your 30s. Try to remember how you did that. Mm-hmm.
Far more flexible.
Mm-hmm. Oh, wait. Y'all are laughing your asses off right now because you can't remember. We don't wear any now. Exactly, Janie. That's okay. It's over 100. Right now it's 91. Yesterday it hit 101, and it's supposed to get even like over that today. I walked out yesterday. Mike comes out in the backyard, and I'm sitting in the backyard in my shorts and a bra. He's like, okay. I was like, look, I wear less than this to the pool. Well, some people do, not me. I wear more than this to the pool.
Just checking to make sure you're all right.
But you know what? If you don't want to look at my bra, don't look over my fence, you know? It's a sports bra. People wear those in the gym all the time. I'm just wearing it out in the backyard.
Yeah.
Kiss my baby. Trying to figure out what I want to do on this page, guys. Help me out here. Come on, what are we doing? Keep in mind, it's a man's journal. Well, it's men themed. Male themed? Well, you know, it's a male detective. I've looked up underneath its skirt. I don't think it's actually a man. Pretty sure it's female. You know, or asexual anyway. Now, I just had a piece that I was like, that would be perfect for this. And now I can't find it. It's here. I'll find it. I didn't use it. Did I? No, I didn't use it. Oh. It'll be the last piece I find, right? Hey, but in the meantime, I'm organizing these pieces. Did I drop it on the floor? No, I didn't. Nope, that's not it. That's a small one. That's a small one. A small. Words, Moriarty. Small. I'm telling you guys, it's going to be the last damn piece. Yep. Last damn piece. Well, she's my daughter's friend. But I love her. She's fantastic, okay? And she's a busty gal. And she had surgery on her shoulder. And so she could not reach behind her to fasten her bra. Now, mind you, she's my daughter's friend. So she's, at the time she was in her mid-20s. She'd fallen and done something to her shoulder and she had to get surgery on her shoulder. And so she was supposed to come over to the house and she's like, I can't come over. And we're like, why? She's like, I can't get my bra and I can't reach back there and hook it. And there's nobody here to help me. And I was like, oh, hell no. She's a big girl. So the next time I saw her, I said to her, come in the bedroom with me. And so she came in the bedroom and I taught her how to put her bra on backwards, hook it and spin it around and then put it on, which is really the way a woman with big bust is supposed to do it. Apparently her mom has little teeny ones and didn't know this and so never taught her how to do it. And I was like, oh, hell, how do you have those and not, how do you not know? She's like, oh my God, that is so much easier. See, us old broads, we're good for something. We know tricks. Yeah, in all her years, nobody had ever told her that. And I was like, I thought that's the way all women put their bras on.
Hi, this is Mike with Cox Business Technical Support calling out.
Oh, we have to behave now. Mike's at work. All right, this needs some washing.
Denise, I'm sorry.
Needs some washing.
Well, Denise, how you doing today? Well, you're my first ticket call of the day, so yeehaw. Looking forward to a whole day of fun. So, yeah, yeehaw. So, hey, I got your internal ticket number, INCVA 70826.
I know. Like, how did
Sure.
like everybody I know does it that way. It's a generation thing, I think. But even my daughter does it. And I was like, why didn't you tell her? And she's like, I didn't know she didn't know. Like, oh my God. Be a better friend. I'm kidding.
No,
Alex is an
actually
excellent
give you an
friend.
update, if anything. I know
Forever
I
and
know
ever,
we're
I'm
supposed
telling
to
you.
do RFC testing last night.
This needs a little something.
Unfortunately, I do not know what happened to have it not have happened. But it
No,
didn't happen.
that's not
So that's what I'm here
Let
to
me let him
say.
out.
They're
Let me let him
probably
out.
gonna have to send up
Being
a
annoying.
meeting with no, once they realize that they didn't fix it. But yeah,
Oh,
it
thanks.
was slotted, it was targeted, but they just barely did it.
Apparently he just got a drink. Because he just shook his head at me.
All right, thank you, Denise. Hey, you have
Oh,
yourself a
crap.
fantastic day.
Freaking Harry.
All right, thank you. Bye bye.
See what happens when I try to get rid of hairy hair? What a mess, what a mess, what a mess. Now I can't see. Here we go. This one I think I cut too short. I don't know what I'm going to do with it. Probably have to shove it behind something. All right. So what have we gotten done today? Not a whole hell of a lot. Look. My arms were never intended to be behind my back. Okay? Other than for the task of pulling my bra strap down because it rides up. All right, we're going to put this here.
Hi, this is Mike with Cox Business Technical Support calling on a recorded line. Denise said your name was Keith. I'm sorry, what? K-I-E. Thank you so much. Appreciate that. I did it with two E's and I wasn't quite sure. So hey, fantastic. Did she give you the ticket number I'm interested in?
All right, we're going to put this down.
Sure, it's INC VA 70826A. Oh, our ticket number, yes, it's 30252354.
Right. So we got that going. So you're having a huge yard
Yes,
sale
sir.
tomorrow. So Christine, should I
That
come?
would be our ticket.
Is it worth me coming? Careful how you answer that. Ask Michelle.
Yes,
Oh, I'm a horrible person. What do you want from me?
5354.
And that. No. Okay. Oh, I gotta show you guys this. Where are they? So there. So we stayed in this one hotel
I've got your
when I went to
ticket
see Michelle.
number.
And usually, they give you those little envelopes to put your keys in, like these. And they gave us 2 keys. I don't know why. We're 2 people. We're not going anywhere at the same, other than at the same time, or one of us is going to be in the room.
It's an HD
It's not we're going in
ticket.
2 separate directions,
HD 50,
So he gets 2
and
keys.
then 3025.
Lucky if you get it done by August. Well, let me know and I'll head that direction. So we got these, and when we got up in the morning, we were getting ready to check out. I had to keep them. I thought, how cute are these for like a travel journal, right?
Found it?
So I'm going to keep those
Yeah.
because I thought they'd be
All right.
cool for a travel journal.
Oh, you were looking for the email?
The main highway's under construction. Okay.
Okay.
It's okay. I'll take a back road. I'm good with it. Now he's outside complaining that he's out there. I don't know. Did they have
Well,
cars like
That's
this?
the thing. I know this was supposed to have been
In
done,
Sherlock Holmes this
an
time?
RFC test early this
I know they
morning,
did in the,
during the maintenance window.
the Robert Downey
For whatever
Jr.
reason,
movie.
that didn't happen. So I'm here to tell you that the odds are we'll end up doing that RFC test this evening during the maintenance.
Let's see. I think they did. We're using it. We're going to put,
We were supposed to be doing an RFC test last night at 1 a.m. And
yeah, we're
at
going to put
like
some
1 a.m.
fingerprints in here.
Eastern Standard Time. We were supposed to have done an RFC test. That didn't happen. Not sure why. Don't know. But it didn't happen. So odds are we're going to have it done this evening.
So I'm going to go ahead and put this in. We'll put washi tape on the top of this page.
Well,
But for now, we're going to put this in down here.
I'm sorry, what?
And then I think I'm going to put this right there. Like that.
Well, 1 a.m.,
Well, I am a nut.
Yeah.
Ask Michelle. She'll tell you.
It's still
I'm a
dark.
lunatic.
It's still dark out, So
Oh God, 30.
right, So 1 a.m. it was supposed to have been done. It didn't get done. Odds are they're going to have to reslot it for this evening or tomorrow morning, bright and early,
Okay.
to get that done. So I'm just here to tell you it never happened, unfortunately, and I am sorry about that, but looks like we're going to have to do it tonight. Okay?
Nope, not this one. I don't like that one.
I don't know where they're doing the RFC testing from. I just see that it didn't get done.
Let me get the dog.
Okay.
Hold on. Let me
Right.
get the dog.
All right, sure.
I heard you knocking. Ginger knocks on the door constantly. Like she won't stop until you let her in.
All right. My
See,
pleasure.
it's not that I
Anything
would
else
drive
can-
that far just
Yep,
to go
my
exclusively
pleasure.
to your
Anything
yard
else I
sale.
can try to assist you with today, kind sir.
I would drive that far because there's like all kinds of stuff between me and
And
you.
do the same. Thank you for using Cox. Have a great day now. Bye bye.
You know, and that's really the gist of it. All right, here we go. What's this washi tape? Is the top of the page like that? I love this because it kind of reminds me like of vintage wallpaper. That's why we chose it. All right, my name is Sherlock Holmes. It is my business to know what other people don't know. This is our Sherlock. And I'm going to probably, I think, put it in a bucket down here. I don't know. We're going to put a pin in it. We'll think about that. We may put it in the, So we're going to put a pin in this. We may do that. I don't know. Or I might save him and Watson, because that's our Watson, for the, what is it? A folio. All right, let's see, what did we get done today? We got this page finished, got our paper clip on there, and finished our journal card for the inside. We got 2 pockets done with tags. Then we did this page, leaving all as much of the writing space with still giving it some character. Again, most of the writing space. And then this one we're working on, we'll stick a pin in it. And we are almost, that's the midpoint, guys. That's the middle. So I may work tomorrow. I don't know. But I may work tomorrow. Just depends on, when I wake up in the morning, how I feel. But I may work tomorrow morning. I get to this point with these things where like I'm close to the end and then it's like, oh, I want to finish because I want to see what it looks like, After a certain point, there's trees. Okay. Okay. I like trees. I do. Ugh. All right. So what do we have going on? Tonight we have a craft with me. We're going to be making some ephemera. You can get this page. If you don't have anything like this, like little pieces like this, you can get this one. It's made by Dell. You can go to, he has an Etsy shop, but he also has a library of these on his Facebook page. So you can go over and join his Facebook page, and then you can get some of his free digitals. And some of them are really great. Let me think. I think this one is from him as well. Let me take a look. Yeah, I don't have the other ones. But yeah, made by Dell, Dell. He does a lot of free digitals, at least one a month. You know, we've used them a couple of times in our craft with me when we've done, like making stuff out of free digitals that you can get from Ko-Fi or Facebook and stuff. Also, your swaps should have been sent and received by last Friday. So if you have not received your swap or you have not sent your swap, please let me know. Okay. So tonight we're going to have craft with me. We're going to be making some clusters. Tomorrow we're going to have mixed media. And then on Sunday, which will be June 1st, we're going to have our game. We've got, I think, 2 or 3 videos next week coming out. Then the sale is a week from tomorrow. I have my very first digital product that I'm going to be offering to you guys first. It is basically a Tim Holtz knockoff. It's a dupe, but better. And it's this product right here. That is that vintage looking tape. We're going to be doing that. You get 3 pages. They're all different. So you get 3 different types, 3 different colors and that type of thing. And you can print them on a regular, as long as you're not going to like varnish over them, or put like Mod Podge over it. You can print it on a regular printer. I will tell you that for best results, you use onion skin or unwaxed deli paper, which will work in your printer if you have a top load printer. But you'll see, it's my very first digital product. I collaborated with Michelle on it, and we are both ecstatic about it. We worked pretty diligently to make it look as authentic as possible. Michelle was digging out old family scrapbooks, trying to match the colors and then the textures. And so it's a great little product. We're really happy with it. And it's our very first digital product. And Michelle and I are going to have some others. We're going to have some more coming out. So, yeah. So look forward to those. I'm going to be starting a whole new section in the shop. It's going to be just digitals. That's it. That's all I got, guys. So listen, if you're new here and you haven't done so already, go ahead and hit the subscribe button, because if I haven't offended you yet, I will eventually. And it's fun to hang around and find out how long it takes. And I like to see, what does it take to insult somebody or, upset them, offend them. I'm kidding. Go ahead and check out the community tab here on the YouTube channel or over my Facebook group, both of which have a list of everything that I have coming out, free classes when I'm traveling, videos that are coming, beginners projects, all of that stuff. It's all listed in there for you. It also gives you a basic frame of my regular schedule, which is Sundays, Wednesdays, Thursdays, and Fridays at 10:15 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. That's 11:15, 12:15, and 1:15 across the country. And also on Thursday, Friday, and Saturday evenings at 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, 7, 8, and 9 across the country. Let's see, what else? Check out my Ko-Fi. You can get some free digitals over there, or scoot on over to my Patreon. And if you are so inclined, go ahead and give me some support over there. If you monetarily, that's not something that you can do, that's fantastic. Just do the 1 week free membership to let me know that you support what I do on the channel. And that is really all I can ask for. Thumb either way is interaction, and comments help as well. So until I see you again, stay hydrated, stay inside, and stay well, my friends. I love you guys. Bye.